All right, yesterday marked the ninth day in 11 days that we've had a profitable night of sports betting, 8-2 plus 3.07 units. Showing you last night's recap real quick before we get to a 4-pick flex today. All right, here with the picks last night. Giannis under 33.5 points. Bang, that one hit. Scored 33 on the button. Drew Rasmussen, we had under 3.5 Ks. Guy had 4 in the first, I think, 2.5 innings. Unfortunately, that's an L. Brooke Lopez under 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That one hit. DeMar DeRozan under 29.5 points. That one hit. Milwaukee and Golden State first quarter money lines parlay. That one hit. Grayson Allen over 12.5 points. Grayson Allen over 2.5 threes. Both hit. San Diego first 5 run total, run line, and Philly first 5 money line parlay hit. And San Diego hit as a single. Jordan Poole, the only miss I see in there for NBA last night over 2.5 threes. Just was non-existent last night. Just didn't do it for us. NBA prize picks wise, we ended up going 7-3. Unfortunately, what do you know? We had Andrew Wiggins and I believe Jordan Poole were both in the public video. That's the tough part about these public videos. I put them together in the mornings before the full board is uploaded. In the morning, public videos are hard to do when I only have about 10 to 20% of the actual full board. And then once I get all the props later, it's so much easier. And you can see the rest of the picks last night after that went 6-1. So the public video went 1-2. Private picks went 6-1 yesterday. We had ourselves a pretty good day. So let's hope that we can go ahead, run it back, continue the winning streak. You can see the totals here. It has just been fantastic since February 17th as we continue to win. We had a 5-day win streak broken up by 2 days and another 4-day win streak. So let's keep it going, my friends. Let's dive right into prize picks today. I've got 4 picks dialed up, and I'm going to talk about these super quick because I know my intro is longer. I don't have a chance to do anything else. I'm not going to show my website, mysperry.com, or any of our trend sheets or anything like that, just diving into the analysis. All right, so I know that regular season data are kind of irrelevant for the playoffs. We're looking more so at playoff matchups only at this point, especially as we're, entering Game 5, Game 6 for several of these series. Well, against Utah this season, 7 out of 8 games, he's hit 3+ 3-pointers. He only scored 7-pointers one time and has literally never scored 4, 5, or 6. So it's been a 1 3-point game against Utah on March 7th, and everything else was 3+. And I don't know. There's no point in really laddering him, in my opinion, because it's literally he just hits 3. He hit 3 threes in 6 out of the 8 games. And he's playing a crazy amount of minutes in the playoffs. So if we're looking just at playoff data, it's fantastic. In fact, he's hit 3 3-pointers in all 5 games. He played 44, 45, 44, 45, and then last game got ejected at 31 minutes, but would have been playing a lot more. He's taken an average of 7 3-pointers per game, even 9 last game where he was ejected. So you're getting a guy playing 40+ minutes, taking, about 7 or 8 3-pointers, and you need him to hit 3 of them for this to hit. It's happened in all 5 games. I'm taking the over on Reggie Bullock. I posted this last night at like 11:30 p.m. We also put a sports bet on Reggie Bullock. Dorian Finney-Smith at 2. This is the push factor. This is very underrated use on prize picks. People do not do this very often. I am a huge fan of using round numbers for additional picks beyond what my initial will be, especially if you're running out of power play, because if it ends up being a push, it just basically removes that leg of the parlay. Dorian Finney-Smith at 2 3-pointers. When we look at him versus Utah this year, he's hit 2 3-pointers in fact, he's hit 2 3-pointers in 7 of the 8 games. So similar to Reggie Bullock, 7 of the 8, this line is hit. Now, has he hit the over in 7-8? No. In fact, the over has only happened when we're looking at this for playoffs in 3 games. So he's hit the over 3 of the 5 playoff games. The other 2 were pushes, and very similar to Reggie Bullock. Man, Dallas just running a tight rotation, and this is even with Luka in Game 1 and Game 5. 44 and 41 minutes in those 2 games. The other one's 42, 47, and 40 minutes. He's taken 7 3-pointers per game, and he's been hitting 2 to 3 per. So I love that. But here's the deal. You can't put a Dallas player with a Dallas player and run it out there. You need 2 people on different teams. So we're going to add additional picks. I'll let you choose who you want to add here as far as, who's going to end up being your extra picks here if you just want to run out however you want. I'm giving out picks. You put them together how you like this morning. And I actually am fairly confident in this morning board. Now, I know I was just talking about it in the beginning of the video. The morning board is usually very difficult. I actually really like these. Three-pointers have been kind to us in the postseason. So in the postseason games here, James Harden, 40, 41, 38, 43, and 40 minutes. He's taken an average of 6 3-pointers per game, and he's hit 2 or more in 4 of the 5 games. Now, one game against Toronto, he went 1 for 4. Another game where he had 4 threes, and then the other 3 games were all pushes. When you look at, James Harden over the course of the last 10 games, he's pushed in 8 of the 10, or pushed or hit the over in 8 of the 10. When you're looking at the last 30 games, 70% hit rate, just however you want to look at this, this is a pretty good spot for him to have an opportunity to push or exceed. And I think that James Harden today is going to be leaned on a little bit more heavily than how he has been. Philly is only minus 1.5 point favorites. It's a tight series right now. I think James Harden is going to have to score and pick up some of this scoring burden here because Joel Embiid is just being locked down for as much as he can be locked down. So give me the over here. Hope for the push factor. If you don't like it, go right to Pascal Siakam, who we continue to see be such a stud without Fred VanVleet. Had 7 assists last game. We ran an assist ladder, I believe, over 5.5, over 6.5, 8 plus, 10 plus, 12 plus last time in our Discord. And I might run out something similar today. Over 5.5. Prop line is around 125, minus 125 right now. I'm definitely going to be taking that over, posting that pick soon. He has been glorious at that line. And when you look at him without Fred VanVleet this season, it has just been fantastic. I mean, he's played 16 games without Freddie, and he hit the over at 5.5 in 11 out of 16 games. And when you're looking at him playing the types of minutes he's playing, it's hard to not like him. I mean, my goodness, he has played so many minutes this year. And the best part about this is he's played against Philly 4 times without Fred VanVleet. And in those 4 games, he had 8, 5, 12, and 7 last game. So 4 games, 4 out of the 16 games without Fred VanVleet. And he hit 3 out of 4 games in those. And the one where he only had 5 assists, narrowly missed. So this has been pretty fantastic. This has been a very good line for us to attack. Again, he's hit 7 plus, and let's see here, 4, 8, 9 of the 16. So over 50% of the games, which is why we're going to run out probably a small ladder of like 6.5, an alt line of over 6.5 assists, and then probably an 8 plus assist, which is hit in 25% of the games, 4 out of 16. So you can go 8 plus and then 10 plus or 12 plus, and those have hit just 2 times. So you're talking like a 0.1 unit wager on the alt, a 10 plus, 12 plus, something like that, and then maybe like 0.25 in the other ones. Just get some extra money in there, extra upside if it gets there. Anyways, that's my 4 picks. Get you kind of locked and loaded for your day. I hope this gives you something to hang your hat on. It's always tough in these morning picks. Again, I showed you that 9 wins out of the last 11 slates. Prize Picks has now won 6 out of 11. So, just 6 and 5, the same things where I talked about this in yesterday morning's video. The same lines that I'm taking on sports bets. Prize Picks has been so tight on it. So I liked Giannis yesterday under 33.5. Giannis on Prize Picks opened at 31.5 points. So it has been, DeMar DeRozan, we took under 29.5, taking the unders, right? Took under 20.5 in our sports bet. Well, DeMar DeRozan opened at 27.5 yesterday. The one place when I went back and I looked at all of my research where, not the one, but the best one where I looked at all my research for how are they going, it was the 3-point category, which is very hard to manipulate too far. They can usually go half above or below based on the books. And like Dorian Finney-Smith is one of them. Books have him at 2.5, plus 105, plus 110. They're giving you a half 3 here in the push factor at 2. So this line maybe moves to 2.5 throughout the day. This gives me a good chance here at the push. So anyways, hope you have a good day today. Best of luck to you. Hit the like button. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you're running this out as a 4-pick power play, a Prize Picks flex play, or if you're just going to run it out differently. I wish you the best of luck no matter what. Hope to see you inside Discord. Join 2,000 of your friends. Use promo code DONUTS wherever you want to put down props. I have codes hooked up everywhere. I just don't market it. Have a good day.